This afternoon I will be talking to you about the importance of insurance. Up on the screen we have the slideshow so you can refer to the questions and I'll read the brief answers to those questions. Home insurance. What is insurance? Insurance is basically protecting your assets, your house, your motor vehicles. It's also helping you to save. Who keeps an eye on the insurance companies? Insurance is a heavily regulated industry, and in Papua New Guinea, insurance companies are regulated by the Office of Insurance Commissioner under the Insurance Act 1995. It also issues operating licenses to insurers based on their ability for conduct and requirement to answer the issues about insurance. Your insurance company also works closely with the insurance regulator to make sure that you are being provided with the best and most service within the insurance regulations. What should I look for in an insurance company? Insurance companies are there to help you. At the most basic level, any insurance representative should be able to answer all of your questions about insurance and provide you with thorough assessment of your insurance needs and also offer you insurance products that can meet those needs. Also, any insurance company such as Trend-Specific Assurance can provide you with prompt, quality service, for example, in the case of a claim. Just as important is the level of confidence and personal comfort you feel within the company. Do I really need insurance for my home? Yes. Insurance is your protection against the liability and property risks you face as an owner. For example, if somebody sued you for injury or damage caused by you or your property, the cost of defending that suit could add into thousands of kina just for the legal fees regardless of the outcome of the suit. And if you were to lose your home due to a fire or have the contents of your property damaged or stolen, you would not have the funds to replace everything all at once. That's why mortgage lenders, as a rule, require homeowners insurance. What does a homeowners insurance policy cover? With many insurance companies within Papua New Guinea writing property and casualty policies, individual homeowners policies vary. However, the majority of homeowners policies are based on a standard form, and all homeowners policies cover two important areas: property and liability. Moreover, your policy may cover you for additional living expenses should your home not be livable for a period of time. Are the outbuildings and my television covered in my homeowner's policy? Yes, provided that you have taken up the cover for both the buildings and property. Your real property and personal property are covered. The value of your real property, your house, and the garage and shed are generally based on the main value, the house itself. So if you were to insure your property for 75,000 kina, the value of the other auxiliary structure would be 10% of that, or 7,000 kina 500. Covered personal property includes contents of your home and personal belongings owned, worn, or carried by you or members of your family. The coverage is also based on the house coverage, and there are limits on the losses that can be claimed. Higher limits can be purchased for personal and property covers. Who decides on how much my property is worth? A valuation will dictate how losses are worked out, which means the same insurance company may use one method and a different method by another insurance company. The common methods are actual cash value, replacement coverage, extended replacement cost. The actual actual cash value is the replacement cost of an item minus depreciation. For example, a new television set may cost 1,000 kina, but if your 7-year-old TV got damaged by fire and the value depreciated by 50%, you will be paid 500 kina of that. Replacement coverage. Replacement coverage is the cost of replacing an item without deducting depreciation, but limited to a maximum kina amount. So today's cost of a TV set with similar features to the 7-year-old one that got damaged by fire will determine the amount of compensation. So if it still costs 1,000 kina, then you will be paid 1,000 kina of that. Extended replacement cost. Extended replacement cost is is the one that covers costs up to a certain percentage over the limit, usually 20%. This gives you protection against such things as a sudden increase in construction. Is there anything I can do to lower my premium? Yes, there are some things you can do to lower your premium. Because the insurance company takes the amount of risks, there are some things you can do to lower your premium, such as installing a fully monitored security alarm to your house with back-to-base connections. I rent out a part of my house. Are my tenants covered by my homeowners policy? No. Your property and the structure are covered by your policy, as is your personal possessions and liability. However, your tenants' possessions and the liabilities are not covered by your policy. Your tenants should purchase their own insurance cover. So whether you are a leaser or a renter, you should speak to your agent to make sure that you are provided with the best insurance coverage for tenants and rentals. Since my homeowner's insurance is subject to a mortgage, I am confused over who decides what insurance to get. Is it my responsibility or is the decision left up to my mortgage lender? You decide on what insurance to get, and keeping the policy updated is your responsibility. It is your home and your insurance. The policy is still yours, and you should select the insurance you feel offers the best coverage at the best rates. Help, I've lost everything. Where do I start? The best place to start after a great loss of that property is with an inventory of that property. And the best time to make an inventory of that property is before all is lost. If most of us found ourselves without anything due to a severe damage, we would be hard pressed to know all that we had lost. When was the last time, for example, that you counted the number of shoes or CDs you own? Not to mention furniture, dishes, audio and video equipment. How much is it all worth, and where would you start if you had to replace it all? Now is the time to make a list of major household items and possessions. To make the job easier, a home inventory is available at the Trans-Pacific Assurance website. Where possible, it is wise to make the list of items serial number, the date and the cost of purchase, and the receipt. Perhaps even an easier way to inventory your home is to use a video camera. As you take the video, you can also talk about the item, when you purchase them and how much they cost. Whatever method you use, have a copy made. Ask a friend or a family member. You can even ask your insurance company to give a copy for you. So if the worst happens and your property is damaged, at least you know that a copy of your inventory is stored somewhere else in a safer location. What do I do when my property is damaged or stolen? Contact your insurance company representative as soon as possible. If there is damage to your home or possessions, make emergency repairs to protect yourself and your property from further damage. For example, If some of the windows in your home have been blown out by wind, you may board them up to prevent additional damage. In fact, your homeowner's policies cover costs of these emergency measures. However, before making permanent repairs, call the insurance company. The insurance company has the right to inspect the property in its damaged condition. They may want to send a claims adjuster or have you get an estimate from an independent contractor. If your property is stolen, notify the police immediately and call your company representative. How much will I be paid for damage to my personal property? Your policy lists the specific monetary limits for personal property under what is called special limits. For example, those limits can be 200 kina for money, banknotes, gold and silver other than goldware and silverware, platinum, coins and metals, 1,000 kina on securities, accounts, deeds, evidences of debt, letters of credit, notes other than banknotes, manuscripts, passports, tickets, and stamps. 1,000 kina for loss by theft of jewelry, watches, furs, precious, and semi-precious stones. If this limit seems too low, maybe that engagement ring is worth much more than 1,000 kina. You may wish to talk to Trans-Pacific about additional coverage for specific items. Remember that homeowners insurance is designed to cover general personal possessions, not valuable collections like antiques, jewelry, or original art. Insurance companies deliberately limit the coverage of expensive possessions so that household premiums are more affordable to everyone. After all, if insurance had to cover museum-level art collections under standard homeowners policies, we would all end up paying higher premiums to cover those expensive items.